honor and privilege to welcome you all to this significant you all. And now I'm going to invite Mr. Kashyapa Gunapana from the Department of Export Agriculture to brief you in Sinhala. Over to you.
ස්තුතියි. අනාදිමත් කාලයක සිට මිනිසා තොරතුරු සෙවීම සඳහා විවිධ උපක්‍රමශීලී ක්‍රම භාවිතා කරා. තාක්ෂණයත් සමග අප ලෝකයේ ජය ගන්නා විට නව දැනුම ඔස්සේ නව ක්‍රමවේද ඔස්සේ අපි නිරන්තරයෙන්ම උත්සාහ කරන්නේ අපිට අවශ්‍ය දැනුම අපේ ළඟට ගෙනීමටයි. අන්තර්ජාල තාක්ෂණයේ බිහිවීම මිනිසා විසින් සොයාගත් විප්ලවීය ක්‍රියාවලියක් ලෙස වර්තමානයේ සියලුම පැතිකඩයන් දෙස බැලීමේදී අපට ඉතා හොඳින් පැහැදිලි වෙනවා. ජංගම දුරකථනය ඔස්සේ සමීප වන අපනයන කුෂිභෝග තාක්ෂණය මිනිසුන් අතරට ගොවීන් අතරට ගෙන යාමයි මෙහි මූලික අරමුණ කාර්ය වන්නේ. ශ්‍රී ලංකා විවෘත විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ මෙහෙවීමෙන් කැනඩාවේ පොදු රාජ්‍ය මණ්ඩලීය අධ්‍යාපන සංවිධානයේ දායකත්වය සහ අපනයන කෘෂිකර්ම දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව මගින් ක්‍රියාත්මක යාව ජීව ගොවි අධ්‍යාපන ව්‍යාපෘතිය තුළින් ගොඩනැගෙන තොරතුරු තාක්ෂණික මෙවලමක් ලෙස මෙය ගොවීන් අතට ප්‍රජාව අතට පත් කිරීමටයි කටයුතු කරන්නේ. වගාව නිෂ්පාදනය වෙළඳාම යන සෑම ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨයක්ම ආවරණය වන පරිදි අපනයන කෘෂි ශේෂ්ත්‍රයේ නිරත වූවන් දැනුමින් සහ හැකියාවෙන් සයිබල ගැන්වීම මේ හරහා සිදු වෙනවා. කුරුඳු, ගම්මිරිස්, කොකෝවා, සාදිකා, වැනිලා, බුලත් ආදී වශයෙන් විවිධ අපනයන භෝගයන් සහ ඒවාට රුචිය දක්වන ගොවීන්, ව්‍යවසායකයන් ආදී සියලු ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨයන් ව්‍යාපෘතියක් තුළින් නව්‍යකරණයට පත් කරමින් අනාගතයේ ජය ගන්නා පරපුරක් ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය ජාතියක් විදිහට බිහි කිරීමයි මෙම මුදුකාංගය ඔස්සේ අප බලාපොරොත්තු වන්නේ.
It's with great pleasure and a deep sense of pride that I welcome you all to this momentous occasion, the official launch of ExpoSpice mobile app. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey toward embracing technological innovations through enhanced collaborations between the Open University of Sri Lanka, Commonwealth of Learning, Department of Export Agriculture, Department of Cinnamon Development and other partner institutions.
So now I invite the representative from Commonwealth of Learning, Dr. Josna Jaha, the Director Skill Development, to share her thoughts with you.
Not go into details, and I will congratulate all concerned, and I'll sincerely hope that this app is going to make a real difference in terms of access to knowledge, access to market, access to schemes that are available for farmers, and will contribute to both learning as well as the development of Sri Lankan's economy in general. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jaha. This initiative has been made possible through the invaluable support of the Commonwealth of Learning Canada. Their commitment to enhancing learning, capacity building and digital transformation has played a crucial role in the realization of the ExpoSpice mobile app.
Ayubowan, everybody. So it is a great pleasure to be in front of you in this day of inauguration. So the Vice Chancellor and the Deans of the Open University of Sri Lanka and also the other members of the senior management and also distinguished invitees from the Commonwealth of Learning and also from the Department of Export Agriculture, the Department of Cinnamon Development, as well as Emeritus Professor Uma Kumaraswamy, who is gracing us through the online platform. And also Dr. Jayantha Vattavidanage, the Deputy Director General of UNESCO SACTAD, that is a teacher training arm of the UNESCO, and all my colleagues and fellow members. So we are today presenting a type of a technological intervention in for the sector of the export agriculture. So why we have done this, I will be explaining briefly, and what it would do will be shown to you later on. So why we developed this one is when you looked at, so the Sri Lanka has an enormous potential in developing the agriculture sector, especially when we looked at the spices, though the name implies the spices, it is a full of healthy foods. Your health is safeguarded by the spices that you eat. The world has realized it. And therefore, the demand is increasing, though you can see a little bit of a depression, which is because of our country's situation. It is increasing. The market is catching up. You know, the cinnamon has now gained more or less the same momentum as the tea and with the GI. And now we are having the pure Ceylon cinnamon. And also, when you looked at, so you would see that it has been not a business of a big businessman. It is a business of a small scale farmers. Therefore, the impact on the rural economy is very high through this export agriculture system. And also, it is the system where the traditional knowledge is usually conserved and maintained. Looking at in all these perspectives, there is a uniqueness, there is a requirement, there is a demand that we should intervene and make this further develop through the technological interventions. And if you look at this one, actually we were thinking of doing that with the Department of Export Agriculture, and also the Department of Cinnamon Development was not there. However, the members were there, and we spoke of what we can do for the country when the country needs the foreign currency. So one of the ways that we came up is, yes, we have this resource with us. So we start developing a project. It's not easy, you know, the Commonwealth is not granting the project as we are presenting the proposals. They are vetting it, and there is a competition. So it's a co-development that we went on. And this co-development also backed by the Sri Lankan scenario. What is the Sri Lankan scenario? So we have seen there is an increment in the number of mobile connections. If you look at the penetration of the mobile technology and the internet technology in the young population, it's very high. And it is more than 80% if you look at. So these are the tools that we are at. And at the same time, the small one in my slide has made a big impact in Sri Lanka. You know what is that? It is the fuel app. Can you remember? So it was introduced to Sri Lanka, and it settled the agitations and everything. So that shows the impact. So with all this background, we presented a comprehensive report, the proposal, and that proposal was co-developed, and now it is funded, and we are now in the process of bringing out the outcomes. These outcomes this is one of the outcomes, but we are looking for the larger perspective, that is the information system for the export agriculture sector. Yes. So the ExpoSpice would be the one of the initiative that we are going on. And also, what are we going to get out of that? So you would see here, so it would be bridging the communication gap that we are having. So always we have the communication gaps everywhere, but it is more intense in the farmers. If you look at farmers, the farmers are usually depending on not on the scientific information channels, but on the other information channels. They depend on the vendor who's selling the fertilizer, or the vendor who's buying their commodities. So we have the first-hand experience on this. So we have to change that. To change that, we can't use the conventional methods as what we have been used. So we have to bring the technology to them, and so that we bring the knowledge to their fingertips. That's what we are doing. Yes. So we are empowering the community through that, so that there's a knowledge on the technical knowledge is given on the cultivation, the technical knowledge is given on the post-harvest processing, the disease and all control of the disorders, and not only that, there are many more. And here we are trying to reach out about 100 farmer families through that, who want the knowledge, and the young people especially who rely on the knowledge. And by doing that, we are trying to ease the work of the about 300 the field officers in the export agriculture and the Department of Cinnamon Development, because they can't serve the demand currently that they are getting. So just having a limited resources, manually they can't. So this would be one of such intervention that will ease them. So the farmer doesn't need to go to the officer at once. There is an information base that he can get most. And also he can communicate with the expert through this communication base. Yes. And also we are trying to establish a community of practice through that. A common, the pharmacy, the common interest can be grouped and they can be then guided as well as coached to a certain level. And even there is a possibility of making the clusters for the buyers. So through that, we can maintain one of the strength in the communities is the community of practices. You can see here, this background photograph shows the work that we have done sometimes back with the Dr. Jayant and the Pradeepa is here. So in the Kandy Regional Center where we conducted the training for the farmers, you can see when the old fellows came for that. And these were the starting points in 2012, and we are still continuing. So that's one of the strengths that we are having. And thereby, we would be able to contribute to enhance the livelihood of around 100 farmer families, 100,000 farmer families, which are with these two departments at present. And we will be not only just giving the knowledge, actually we have initiated a new thing. I haven't seen in the apps that we are having in Sri Lanka. This has a marketplace. If a farmer has some produce, the farmer can make it available through that. So the others can log into the app and see what the farmer has advertised. But there is no transaction portal yet, but still they can communicate. And if they won't do the transaction or the bank and get the material to him. Yes, and also there's another special feature. You know, nowadays, we can't get the things from one country and sell it in the other country. They are looking at where it has been originated, whether the farmland is the proper place. And we have introduced here the geotagging, where the farmer, when he registered, can enter the longitude and the latitudes in the GPS locations manually. The reason is we don't have the funding to subscribe for the Google service yet. But in time to come, it would be also integrated into that. Then the farmland is there. So the farmer, everybody the person who purchase know where the farmer is. And also farmer can generate an invoice with this geotagging so that it will be gone to the end location and there is a proof for that. And also another thing, so we have also introduced this microcredit scheme learning. So there is LMS here, which is integrated through the help of the SETME of the Open University. So this one we have even got the approval for the microcredits scheme in the Open University. And through that, so the farmers can do the learning. And you know that knowledge is the prerequisite for the success. Therefore, we can test the knowledge. And if the farmers achieve a certain level of microcredits, can even claim a certificate from the Open University for prove his knowledge. And that can be then honored in offering incentives, offering loans, because the farmer has the knowledge and that's a guarantee for his success. And therefore, we have been working throughout. So the trust and friendship were the driving force behind this project. Starting at a very, about 15 years ago, still we are continuing with the same community. Not the farmers. The farmers are still connected with us, but the government service officers and also our counterparts. And we are building up. And there is a dynamic team here. And now it is located in the International Relations Division as an institutionalized it there. So therefore, it can be continued on. And there is many more to come. So with that, I think I thank you very much for everybody. And I appreciate very much of this event organizing as well as the presence of the Vice Chancellor, the senior management and the members from the other departments, which indicates the significance. And
සී ඔබ වෙත සමීප වෙන අපනයන කෘෂි භෝග තාක්ෂණය ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය ගොවි ජනතාවගේ සහ කෘෂි නිෂ්පාදන ක්ෂේත්‍රයේ නියුතු සියලු දෙනාගේ දියුණුව උදෙසා ශ්‍රී ලංකා විවෘත විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ මෙහෙයවීමෙන් කැනඩාවේ පොදු රාජ්‍ය මණ්ඩලීය අධ්‍යාපන සංවිධානයේ දායකත්වයෙන් සහ අපනයන කෘෂිකර්ම දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව මගින් ක්‍රියාත්මක යාව ජීව ගොවි අධ්‍යාපන ව්‍යාපෘතිය තුළින් ගොඩනැගෙන තොරතුරු තාක්ෂණික මෙවලමක් මෙසේ ඔබ අතට පත් කරමු. ඔබ කුරුඳු ගම්මිරිස් කෝපි කොකෝවා සාදික්කා වැනිලා බුලත් කහ හෝ ඉඟුරු වගාවේ නිරත හෝ ඒවා වගා කිරීමට කැමැත්තක් දක්වන දැනුම සොයන කෘෂි ව්‍යවසායකත්ව දෙක්මක් ඇති නව්‍ය වගාකරුවෙක් නම් එම අපනයන කෘෂි භෝග වගා ආරම්භයේ සිට සියලු වගා කළමනාකරණ කටයුතු මෙන්ම අස්වනු ලිවීම සැකසීම හා අගේ එකතු කළ නිෂ්පාදන සැකසීම් පිළිබඳ අංග සම්පූර්ණ මඟ පෙන්වීමක් ලබා දීමට සකසා ඇති නවතම ජංගම දුරකථන යෙදීමයි ExpoSpice. ඔබගේ අපනයන කෘෂි භෝග නිෂ්පාදන නිවසේ සිටම විකිණීම සඳහාද මෙමගින් වෙළඳ පොලක් සපයයි. එසේම ඔබගේ වගාව සඳහා නිෂ්පාදන බහුකෝලීය ස්ථානගත කිරීමද මෙමගින් ඉඩ සලසයි. එපමණක් නොව ExpoSpice යෙදවුම තුළින් අපනයන කෘෂි භෝග පිළිබඳව විෂය ප්‍රවීණයන් හා ඔබ ප්‍රදේශයේ සිටින අපනයන කෘෂි ක්ෂේත්‍ර නිලධාරීන් හා ඍජුව සම්බන්ධ වීමටත් යාවත් කාලීන වන අපනයන කෘෂි භෝග ආශ්‍රිත නවතම පුවත් දැන ගැනීමටත් හැකියාව ඇත. ExpoSpice යෙදවීමේ ඇති අනෙක් සුවිශේෂතම අංගය වන්නේ ExpoSpice පරිශීලකයන් සහ ඔබගේ අපනයන කෘෂි භෝග වගා කටයුතු තුළින් ඔබ ලබා ගන්නා දැනුම ස්වයං ඇගීමකට ලක් කළ හැකිවීමයි. එසේ ස්වයං ඇගීමෙන් ඔබ උපයා ගන්නා ලකුණු සංඛ්‍යාව අනුව අපනයන කෘෂි කර්මාන්තය තුළ ඔබ සතු නිපුණතා මට්ටම ස්වයං විමසීමකට ලක් කළ හැකිවනවා පමණක් නොව ඔබගේ නිපුණත්ව මට්ටමට සරිලන වටිනා සහතිකයක් ශ්‍රී ලංකා විවෘත විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය මගින් නොමිලේ හිමි කර ගැනීමට අවස්ථාව හිමි වේ. ඉදිරියේදී ඇති කරන වගා සහන වැඩසටහන්වල ප්‍රමුඛත්වය ලැබීමට මෙය දායක වේ. ඔබට අපනයන කෘෂි භෝග සුපුරු ව්‍යවසායකයෙකු වීමට නව මාවතක් උදා කර දෙන ExpoSpice යෙදවීම වාගත කර ගැනීමට Google Play Store හෝ Apple App Store වෙත පිවිසෙන්න.
I invite our chief guest, Professor PMC Tilakaratna, to formally unveil the ExpoSpice mobile app. With this official launch, we embark on a new era of digital empowerment and global market access for Sri Lanka's spice and agro-product exporters.
So, I'm presenting 3ITM International, and as a development organization, we will be showing you some features of the ExpoSpice application.
My distinct honor to invite our chief guest, Senior Professor PMC Tilakaratna, the Vice Chancellor of the Open University of Sri Lanka, to deliver his address.
Good morning, everyone. Still 10 minutes are there for 12. Where to me, the app is again connecting farmer to the world market. Farmer to the world market. So it is in terms of what we call, I have seen, I have noticed, entire supply chain from production to market is, that covered in this app. Of course, I am proud, our own academics, of course, that submitted competitive research proposals to the Commonwealth of Learning, won and delivered. Then, as I said, sustainability.
Agricultural crops. The Department of Export Agriculture mainly focus on developing export agriculture sector to increase the foreign exchange by increasing productivity and production of the export agriculture crops and enhancing the quality of the product. Actually, to increase in the productivity and production of the export agricultural crops and enhancing the quality of the production, the technology should be there because
our second largest exporter, USA. We export 46% of cinnamon to Mexico and about 15 to 16% to USA. And Mexico, they do value addition and they add some cashier to it and they re-export it to USA and Canada. Then finally, maybe 30% of our cinnamon goes to USA and Canada. Now, as a result of this tariff issue, we will have to face new problem. Even for that one, this kind of technical solution will help. We think so.
Extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Commonwealth of Learning, Canada, for its long-standing collaborations with the Open University of Sri Lanka, particularly through the Lifelong Learning for Farmers project, which has been supporting farmers since 2011. The development of the ExpoSpice mobile application is a testament to the commitment, representing one of many impactful initiatives aimed at empowering farmers in the export agriculture sector. We were fortunate to have the support of a dedicated team of experts who went beyond their regular responsibilities to make this happen. I extend my special thanks to the development team led by Dr. Prasad Senadira, Dr. Buddhi Karutgoda, Dr. Menaka Ranasinghe, Dr. Kasun Arattanage, and Ms. Geeta Udayangani, Ms. Aruna Disanayake, Assistant Director, Department of Export Agriculture, Mr. Aruna Ranavaka, Deputy Director, Department of Cinnamon Development, Mr. Gayat Jayatilaka, ICT Officer, Department of Export Agriculture Department, and their expertise and commitment played a vital role in the shaping this application.